Good morning, everyone, from Pala, Rayong, Thailand. I hope you are doing well wherever you are in the world. Just thought I'd go live on location here at Pala Beach for about an hour or so and just kind of show people around so they can see what it's like currently on the ground here in Thailand. So appreciate you tuning in. Let's take a walk, shall we? All right, let's take a walk, ladies and gentlemen. This is Pala Beach. So a lot of local fishermen right here in this area, and made a lot of videos down there with the blue crab fishermen bringing in the catch. Everything seems really slow. It's Monday morning here in Thailand. So let's take a walk through the park. That's something that I don't think I've ever done. We've kind of always focused on the sunrise of the beach, but the sun's already up this morning, as you can tell. Do have partly cloudy skies and with some sunshine, so no breeze at all. Beautiful day, but it's going to be a hot one, I'm sure. But this is a pretty nice little area, this municipal park here at Pala. It's a walking trail here. You'll often see people exercising. They ride bikes through here as well. So see all these evergreen trees, pretty much gives you full shade. I'm going to step off the trail here so I don't get this gentleman on camera. Yeah, we just try to keep everything positive. There's always a bright side to things. And, you know, here at Pala specifically, a year ago at this time, this beach was completely closed for any purposes whatsoever. So this time they are allowing exercise on the beach, swimming in the ocean, things like that. They're just not allowing groups to gather, right? So there's always a bright side. And, you know, regardless of our own personal situation and how we've been impacted by the current numbers here in Thailand, there's always people that are suffering a great deal more than we are. And my wife and I, you know, we count our blessings every day, because you've got, you know, numbers of people on ventilators. You've got hospitals that are, you know, reaching maximum capacity in certain areas and stuff like that. But I'm not here really to, you know, to give the news. Like I say, there's all kinds of resources out there that people can stay up to date on the current numbers. The Thai government actually gives a briefing in English as well, so you can find those streamed audio briefings from the actual Thai government, the CCSA, and all of that. So you can get up-to-date information directly from the daily briefings. But here we just like to, you know, I mean, we're not going to ignore the elephant in the room, but you know, there's a lot of people that have been impacted in ways that are so severe. And I certainly never want to be a Debbie Downer here, because, you know, we've got a business and the business has been impacted, but that's minor, right? You know, we're still doing well. We're still able to keep all of our staff on at this point, and we're still allowed to do dine-in here in our province of Rayong. But all of those things are subject to change, and really the only time I like to get into actual news, you know, and give out specific details is when it directly affects our business here in Pala, which is a restaurant, breakfast and lunch, and then also a nightclub. But currently the nightclub is shut down, so we're just a breakfast and lunch restaurant. So I do keep people that follow the channel up to date on information that directly affects us, because they've been invested in our business, the open mic at Pala, through this YouTube channel for a number of months now, going back to about June of last year, when we originally decided to invest in a business. But I appreciate, you know, all of you that are new to the channel that come into the chat. You can see all of the positive comments, and of course we're going to touch on current events and stuff like that, but I don't feel a responsibility to try to, you know, keep people up to date on nationwide numbers and what's going on. I think everybody can find that out for themselves. And, you know, as long as you keep it classy, and when you're discussing the situation here in Thailand, then none of the moderators are going to, you know, remove your comments or anything. We just have to stay on guard for things that, you know, we just don't want people bringing in, you know, political opinions and all that kind of stuff. The channel is kind of all about no politics, no religion. I've got family back home in the United States that watch the channel as well, and I certainly don't want them, you know, exposed to any drama or anything that people want to bring into a live chat. So I hope that clarifies, you know, what we do here on this channel. And we like to do these live streams. It'll probably be about an hour, just to kind of keep people updated of the current situation here on the ground at Pala Beach. My wife and I have no intention whatsoever to travel outside of Rayong province. So for the foreseeable future, we're just going to be right here, you know, staying at home. And of course, I've got my mask on, but until I come into close range with somebody, I'll just keep it down around my chin. But that's another thing, you definitely are required to keep your mask on here in Thailand when out in public areas. So you know, that's all I can do, is just update people to the real world stuff that we're dealing with here. But at the same time, I think all of us need to put aside our self-interest and how we've been impacted. Even though they may be measurable ways, we are not impacted like the others. Look at this. This is Lizzie. Good morning. Good morning. Good girl. Good girl. How are you? Huh? How are you? Uh-oh. Roll over. Roll over. Roll over. Roll over. Am I going to have to start bringing food to you? Am I going to have to start bringing food? Good girl. Good girl. She's a good girl. She's a good girl. This is one of the soy dogs that we started taking care of with food and water this time last year, when all of the vendors were closed down, because they depend on you know, people eating at the restaurants and stuff to get their food. Good girl. But there's also, I met a gentleman the other day from the UK on a motorcycle with a great big bag of dog food and fresh water. So he comes down and takes care of dogs too. It's really cool, you know. Pro camera, so I can actually improve. Good morning, James C. Shannon. Thank you. Inshallah. Thank you for coming in. Good morning, Paul. If you need any help, let's know. All right. Hey, thanks for that, Siri Broker. Yeah, Kevin, that's another thing that you'll find here. A lot of these people that follow the channel have very good contacts to have here in Thailand. And I mean, just genuine people that will help you, you know, and give you, you know, good professional advice on different things, you know, for free, just willing to help. And then if you actually, you know, arrive and make plans for investments and stuff like that, a guy like Siri Broker, man, that's, you know, you need that professional protection, right? But anyway, that's a little slow stroll through the Pala Municipal Park here. We just love it. You can see how big it is, right? So there's a lot of room. And like I say, this time last year, guys, they roped off all of this beach. Like, you couldn't access it at all. Anyway, appreciate you joining the live stream. If you're new to the channel, please click the thumbs up or thumbs down if you don't enjoy the video. But really appreciate it if you would subscribe. We're a small channel, but we're trying to bring you know, a good positive perspective of Thailand, respect for Thailand, the Thai people and their culture, trying to bring that perspective to the audience, right? So anytime we reach new subscribers or new viewers, we're grateful for that. So appreciate it, man. Peace. But yes, this is open, completely open for exercise at the beach. Swimming at the beach. My wife and I often come swimming down here at Pala. So it's kind of nice, you know, compared to last year. You got to consider, you know, just the simple things of going to the beach and taking a swim or a long walk on the beach. All that was taken away just as a precaution, right? Welcome to Pala Beach. This is one of our signature monuments, you might say, or whatever, at Pala Beach, is these old columns. So anytime you see photos and selfies and stuff of Kun Thai people at Pala Beach, you'll often see the columns in the selfie shot. Let me see if I can find a place to sit you down right over here. But I appreciate all the wonderful people that we do have that follow the channel and communicate with each other in the chat and kind of keep track of each other. Like I said, it really feels like a family. People are always checking in on other health related issues that some of our great subscribers are having. And I really appreciate Rong Sant is 74 years young, Kun Thai gentleman from Bangkok, and he has a YouTube channel as well. And my moderators know that they can post up links to other YouTube channels that we like to promote, right? Like Got to Love Thailand's got a channel, Bad Badger Retired in Thailand. So many channels that we support those other YouTube channel creators, and so that's kind of what we're about here. Oh, it's not a bad shot right here. How's that, guys? There's Sue. Sue's in the house. Okay, William, see you later. Jeff Johnson. Thanks for coming in, William. Yeah, I pretty much think 1,900 baht's kind of the standard annual fee there, Dave. That's what I pay for the non-O family too. So now I'm not sure about B visas, but I think they're the same. Student visas. So I'm pretty much sure that annual extensions, every visa that's in an immigrant status of some kind has to be extended every year. So we're not talking about elite visas and stuff like that are more than 1 year, but pretty much all the rest have to be extended annually, and 1,900 baht's kind of the standard fee. More steps, you can just walk right down into the surf here, guys. Greer Stevens, good morning. Good morning, Greer. Thanks for coming in, Greer. Appreciate it. Hey, you take care too, man. You take care too. All of us have got to be taking care of our families and those that we love. Bring comfort, joy, positivity, even in the midst of the storm, as they say, right? It's important that we share a lot of good vibes, like AZ is always referring to. Good vibes, man, right? There's plenty of stuff we can tune into if we want to watch, you know, opinionated news channels and all that stuff. But why would we want to be sharing the same stuff, you know, on our social media platform? So that's what I've tried to do ever since last year when this hit. That was my big takeaway is, you know, man, why am I posting crap about politics and all this other junk when, you know, we got a humanitarian crisis going on? Can we not put all that to side? And so that's when I basically kind of adopted, you know, the no politics, no religion rule here on the channel. Just look, I'm not opposed to it. You know, there's podcasts and stuff that I enjoy watching and staying up with political discussions, but I just don't want to be a part of it. You know, I want my Facebook, my business, my YouTube channel. I just want to be tolerant and trying to share good vibes and positive thoughts, you know. So what we try to do. Look at those clouds. I agree. AZ, it'd be some awesome time-lapse footage right now. After this stream's over, I may have to pop in another battery and just go gathering up some time-lapse footage. Hey, thanks for the link, Siri Broker. Appreciate it. No, the 90 days is just, you just need to check in. That's just where you say, hey, I'm still at the same address. I'm still in the same immigration jurisdiction of where I extended my visa, right? So it's just a way, I think a very smart way to keep track of, because remember, when you're in a non-immigrant status, you're a guest here. There's no guarantee that you get the next year extension. If you do something wrong or you violate the rules here in Thailand, they can easily revoke your non-immigrant status, right? It's not like you're a permanent resident here in Thailand. You know, we're guests. So really, other people complain about the 90-day reporting. I think it's very justified. And when you move to another jurisdiction, let's say you move to another province, then they've got a form called a TM28, and you submit that to the new immigration office, which just gives them an update of your new address. And then your 90-day reports will be done at that immigration office, you know? So it's just a really smart way. A lot of people think it's, you know, intrusive or whatever. I just don't see it that way. It's like, look, I'm living in their country. They want to know where my address is every 90 days. If I move or something, then I'm obligated to inform the new jurisdiction of my new address and so forth, right? That's all it is. It's really easy to stay here long term, Kevin. I mean, there's a lot of naysayers out there and a lot of people that tell you that it's really difficult, but in my experience, it's not difficult. I do my extensions myself every year, but if I wanted to simplify it, I would just pay an agency to do my extension, and I wouldn't even have to, you know, go through all of the documentation other than my signature. But anyway, I appreciate you coming in, Kevin. I've got a video coming up on my current extension of my non-O family visa. So if you're interested in that, you can check that out on the channel. Right, yeah, exactly, got to love. James Shannon, I'm looking forward to meeting everyone when I get to Thailand. Inshallah. Thank you, James. Looking forward to meeting you too. There goes AZ with the link. Thank you. Rong Sant, greeting, new house. Yeah, got to love Thailand's building a new beautiful home up in Surin, guys. Go check out the Got to Love Thailand channel. I'll ask my girlfriend. Yeah, Kevin, anything we can do to help, man, let us know. Hey, Gator Jake's in the house. I'm doing great. Thanks for coming in, Gator. Appreciate it. Got 28 people watching. Thank you, guys. Yeah, it's free. Absolutely. Good point, William. 90-day report. There's no cost. No cost. Whoa, Got to Love Thailand hit 300 subs. Congratulations, man. Keep putting out those videos. Appreciate it. Dave Stewart, thanks, Dave. Appreciate you coming in. That's right, Siri Broker. Good point. We really have to stay on top of things that could change, right? A lot of people know that Thailand was doing everything they could to promote international tourist entries with a special tourist visa and all that kind of stuff, but under the current circumstances, the focus is protection of those that are here. Health precautions, right? That is the #1 focus. Everything else is going to be on the back burner. So until we get past this current situation, I would expect a lot of changes in the special tourist visa and other things, right? But this is worldwide, right? It's not just Thailand. Everybody's having to adapt as we go here. Thanks, Sue. Yeah, congratulations. Kevin, Siri Broker has a website and a Facebook page. Very good contact to have here if you want to know, you know, legalities of foreign investment here, foreign purchases of real estate. Things are changing all the time, and a guy like Siri Broker, who's a licensed corporation here in the real estate market, he assists a lot of people that you know, he doesn't end up getting a commission on, right? He's there to help people. So really, Kevin, if you want a good source, Check out Siri Broker website, their Facebook page. Also has a YouTube channel, but it's mainly for highlighting properties that they have listed. So a lot of good contacts here, Kevin. Greer Stevens. Thank you for that, Greer. Hope to see you too, man. 2022 bags are ready to go. We'll say hi to Triple D, Dan the dog. I think this is TT's way of kicking me out of it. Would never kick you out, AZ. You're too much a positive supporter. You're welcome, Kevin. Yeah, Siri Broker has a lot of experience, you know, with dealing with the embassies and the consulates. So outside of real estate investment, there's a lot of knowledge there, guys. So I would highly recommend that if you want some advice. I mean, he's a busy guy, but you know, he's got a website and a Facebook page, and you know, you could contact him via email or whatever. And there's a lot of people on this channel that have so much different experience here in Thailand. Top to you. Hello, good morning. Top to you. Thanks, Gator Jake, appreciate it. Shout out to Kun Rong San. Rong San's got a great channel too on YouTube, guys. If you want to get a really seasoned Thailand perspective, I would recommend you go check out Rong San. Hello, top to you. Siri, thank you. Beautiful views. Thanks, Gary Williams. Thank you very much. Try to change the angle here just a little bit. We're about ready to close it out, guys. Jeff Johnson, thank you so much. Kevin, a lot of people actually come to Thailand with a tourist visa and then change the status of their visa to retirement or marriage, or you know, whatever may happen when they're here for 90 days on a tourist visa. So there's always a possibility to do a change status inside Thailand if you have an affixed visa into your passport, whether that's tourist or student or, you know, whatever kind of visa you may get from an embassy outside of Thailand. A lot of people do just come in with an actual tourist visa, and then you can change that status to a different type of longer stay visa within Thailand without having to exit. Hello, Jeff Johnson. Gator Jake, yeah. Oh, thank you, Gator Jake. I appreciate that, man. It's again, you know, when I put up a video like that, it's not about me, you know. I know there's people that suffer so much more. My suffering is obviously, I mean, I'd love to be holding that kid right now. My grandson that I've never got to meet, right? So it does pull at your heartstrings. But what I wanted to try to say by putting out the clip was, you know, let's not think of ourselves. There's always somebody's got it worse than we do, right? So my daughters are strong. They stay in contact with me. And, you know, a lot of us have to virtually be with our families. We don't have any other options, right? But other people can't be with their families at all because they lost their families, right? So I just think it's important for us all to self-reflect and kind of keep our eye on the big picture, and not focus on the impacts to ourselves as much, you know, is to have empathy for others that suffer so much more. Good point, Siri Broker. All right, Kevin, thank you. There's Got to Love Thailand. Please go check out my friend Dave from California. He was a Californian, and now he's a Serenian. Serin Hien. Thank you for that, AZ. There's the email, Kevin. There's the email. Thanks for that, Siri Broker. Thank you, AZ. I appreciate that, man. You know, we all have our passionate beliefs, whether they're political or religious, but there's not too many of them that are uniting, right? You're always gonna be divisive in some way if you bring that, right? And this is like, you know, the ultimate social media. I created a YouTube channel and I just prefer to stay away from it. And I'm so sad to say that I've got family members and I go look at their Facebook pages and it's just constant political divisive posts, you know? And I don't get it, but you know, I used to do it too. I'm guilty of it too. And I don't know, I just had a different takeaway after this time last year when this stuff started, and I just can't participate. I don't want to participate. I talk to my friends directly, you know, about how I feel on things, but I just don't want to share it on social media. I just don't want to do it. There's enough of it out there. Plenty of YouTubers here in Thailand, if you want to go watch their opinions and what they think about what's going on in Thailand, whether it's good, bad, or, you know, there's a lot of that people can tune into. I don't want them to have to tune into it here. It's a learning process for me, and I appreciate it, AZ. Yes, you can go swimming and fishing, Dave. Yes, at this point, yes. Exercise, swimming, fishing, it's all open. But, you know, we'll just have to stay tuned and see what the governor of Rayong chooses to do, or if there's any changes to national orders, right? All we can do is conform with cheerfulness. That's all we can do, right? Thanks, James Shannon. Thank you very much. Inshallah. God bless you. Buddha bless you. Thank you so much. All right, Kevin, there you go, brother. Thanks, Kevin. I appreciate you coming into the channel. I appreciate you taking advantage of, you know, contacting some great people. Get to know them here. That's what we do here. We get to know each other, and there's people from all walks of life and all nationalities, and we just try to share our experiences, you know? Yeah, Dave. Rongsan's got some great videos of the giant monitor lizards here in Thailand. Very true, Triple T. Words of wisdom. Thank you, Sue. I appreciate you so much. Just flipped some egg money for Triple D on paper. Okay, Gator Jake. Appreciate it, man. Triple D's doing a lot of roaming these days. Hard to get any video footage of him, but he's safe. Don't worry about him. He's good, and he's being fed. Him and his girlfriend, ladies, coming around and eating too. So, Robert Mack in Asia, hello. Thank you, sir, for coming in. Appreciate it, Mr. Mack. Appreciate it very much. Hope you're doing well, Mr. Mack. There's another great contact, guys. Another great YouTube channel, Robert Mack in Asia. Tons of experience in Southeast Asia. Thailand, Vietnam, all over, guys. So there you go. Check out Robert Mack in Asia. Get a good, honest perspective from a guy that's got a lot of experience. Ethan Dool, hello, buddy. Thanks for coming in. We're getting ready to close it out because the battery's going to die on us, guys. Robert Mack's been busy. All right, brother, no problem. Understandable, understandable. The Fubar Traveler in the house, Ollie Brown. When in Rome. Very good, sir, very good. When in Thai, do as Thai people do. What do? They live for today. Sabai, sabai, don't worry about tomorrow, right? Follow orders. They do that very well, too. Thanks for coming in. Check out the Fubar Traveler on YouTube, guys. Oh, we got Dubai in the house. I miss Dubai. Oh, thanks for coming in. Sorry guys, I missed some of the chat. Appreciate you all coming in. I'm gonna go ahead and close it out right here, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate you watching the Triple T YouTube channel. If you enjoy any of the videos, especially the shorter videos, you can share them on your social media. Maybe your friends will enjoy the videos as well. I appreciate it. I appreciate all the positivity. That's all we can do, guys. Let's be the change. Let's be the change. Let's take responsibility of our social media. Up to us what we put out there, right? We can do the doom and gloom and all the pessimistic stuff if we want to, but I think there's enough of that. We need more people that are just you know, just trying to be kind, just trying to be you know, very aware that there's always someone watching us that may be influenced by what we say and what we do, and those people have suffered a great deal, more than we can imagine. So let's think of others as we post up our stuff, okay? Whether it's Twitter, or Facebook, or Instagram, or YouTube, whatever it is. We're the ones in control of what we put out there, right? I'm gonna continue to do my part. I thank you so much for coming along. If you're watching the playback, I'm gonna upload this. Hopefully you're watching in 4K resolution. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, man. It's free. It won't cost you a penny. You've heard a lot of other channels mentioned today in the live stream. Please subscribe to the other channels. Let's share the love, man. All right? Peace and love to everyone. Teacher Thomas, Thailand. Signing out, man. Thanks for watching. Thank you very much. From Pala Beach in Ban Chang, Rayong, Thailand. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, guys. Have a great day, evening, night, morning, wherever you are in the world. Make it a good one, man. Make it a good one. Let's do our part.